Melody, Melody Champ. Hi students, how are you? I hope you are in a good condition with your family. Do you still stay at home? Right, that's good. I hope you maintain to keep yourself healthy and safe and stay home. Good for you. Right now, we will deal with chapter 7. My uncle is a zookeeper. That's the title of the chapter. Now, before we start, I want you to prepare your English book, English notebook, buku tulis, and also English textbook. The book that when English rings a bell, the book that you got from our library, Patska Library. Okay. Now, if you are ready, we can start. Now, in chapter 7, my uncle is a zookeeper. Here, we will learn this one. We will learn to communicate states and events that happen routinely or as general truths in order to appreciate the nature, to show our pride in something, or to give good and bad samples. Jadi anak-anak, di chapter 7 ini dengan judul My Uncle is a Zookeeper, ya. Pamanku adalah seorang zookeeper. Kita akan belajar untuk mengkomunikasikan keadaan atau kejadian-kejadian yang terjadi secara rutin, jadi secara pasti dengan durasi waktu yang sama, jadi rutin, atau sebagai kebenaran umum, general truth, untuk kita dapat mengapresiasi, menghargai alam, untuk menunjukkan kebanggaan kita atas sesuatu, atau untuk memberi contoh atau sampel yang baik ataupun yang tidak baik atau kurang baik. Itulah tujuan dari chapter 7 ini, ya. Lanjut, kita akan ke halaman berikutnya. Alright, we have a study tour in a zoo. See, this is the zoo. Wow, so many animals there, right? And you can see all the animals in their place. There is a pond and also cages, and we can see also the trees. The monkey is hanging on the tree, and the tigers, look at the tigers. It's a nice tiger, I guess. And also we have so many visitors, mostly children, right? All right, so this is the situation of the zoo. Okay, now let's move to the next page. Now, we will learn to describe the animals in the zoo one by one. Do you still remember what animals you see in the zoo? Okay, now before we do this activity, I want you to prepare your own dictionary. You can use your dictionary, or you can also use the online dictionary in your cellular phone. Okay, now let's move to the next page, and the next page will be the descriptions of the animals. Okay, now take a look at these animals. We have two animals here. First, yeah, we have, what animals do you see? The elephant, also the tiger, and this one we have also the bear and monkey. Okay, nice, right? Now let's see the first description, the animals. Let's read together. Read this text, the description along with me, okay? All right, let's start. Elephants are the heaviest land animals. They are also intelligent and have good memories. Most of them live in Africa and Asia, such as in Lampung, Indonesia. They use their long trunks almost like an arm to put food and water in their mouths. They eat grass and plants. Okay, next to the next description, next animal, tigers. Yeah, tigers are the biggest of all cats. They live in the grasslands and forests. Their striped coat gives them good camouflage when they hunt. They love meat to eat. Okay, remember to check the new words or the difficult words you find in the text in the description in your dictionary. Don't forget, you can always consult your dictionary, okay? So that's why dictionary is very important to understand this text. All right, now the next one, bears, yeah? Bears have thick fur coats to protect them from the cold. Most of them live in northern parts of the world. They are large and powerful. They have a good sense of smell. Some of them eat meat and some of them eat honey. In winter, some bears find a snug place to hibernate. So once again, in winter, some bears find a snug place to hibernate. And then the last one, the last animal, monkey. Okay, this is nice monkey, right? All right. Monkeys are clever mammals that can solve problems and hold things in their hands. They live in groups called troops. Monkey eat plants, birds' eggs, small animals and insects. Most of them live in the forest. Okay, so those are the descriptions of the animals we see in the zoo. Okay, now these texts are adopted from the Little Animal Encyclopedia. All right, now if you find difficult words, do not hesitate to consult with your dictionary. For example, in the first description, the elephant, okay, if you don't know the meaning of the word trunks, okay, for example, long trunks, what is trunk? Okay, you can please check and consult your dictionary. That English Indonesian, yeah, okay, so you know the meaning of the trunks and you go on until the monkeys, okay, right. Next, now we will look closely at the description of the animals. We will use a table to analyze the information about them. Now this is your turn, okay? Actually, you can work this in groups, but right now it is impossible to do that because everyone is in their own house. So please be patient, work with yourself and your book and your dictionary, remember. Now here we have a table, yeah, so it is your job to copy this table in your English notebook. All right, so copy this table in your English notebook and then fill in the table. For example, fill in the table here based on the description that we have just read just now, okay? For example, the first table, yeah, this table, number 1, the animal, elephants, and then the habitat, Africa and Asia. That information can be found in the description we have read, or the, yeah, okay. And then the food, grass and plants. Activity, use their long trunks to put food and water in their mouths. Characteristics are the heaviest land animals. Okay, so these characteristics, this information in the table, you can find in the description before. And then number 2, tigers, number 3, bears, and number 4, monkeys. This is your job to copy the table. Once again, copy the table in your English notebook and fill in the blanks, okay, to make this table complete based on the text before, okay? You know what to do, right? Next, we move to the next page. Now, there are many animals around us. We will find 3 different animals and describe them one by one. Now, this is the next job for you, okay? Your job is, so under the table, you will do this job in your English notebook. So under the table, if you have finished with the table, now it's your turn to find 3 different animals around us. Find the picture, okay? Small one, don't make it big, okay? 3 different animals picture, okay? And then I want you to practice describe the animal, just like the example, the 4 animals before, okay? You can search, you can do searching or research in your cellular phone online. It's all up to you. You can always consult with your dictionary. Don't forget, please consult your dictionary to pick the correct vocabularies or the words. Alright? Oke, anak-anak, saya ulangi sekali lagi, untuk memperjelas tugas dari kalian hari ini ada apa? Ada 2 tugas. Yang pertama adalah copy atau salin tabel ini, tabel yang ada di halaman ini ya, seperti ini, di buku latihan kalian, buku latihan bahasa Inggris. Ini di copy, disalin, kemudian tabel ini disalin, lalu untuk kotak-kotak yang kosong itu silahkan diisi berdasarkan description yang tadi ya, yang dari ini. Silahkan dilengkapi berdasarkan deskripsi yang tadi. Oke? Dan untuk lebih jelasnya, gunakan warna tinta yang berbeda untuk isiannya. Mungkin kalau tulisan yang tabelnya ini dengan warna hitam, untuk isian ya, isian yang kotak-kotak kosong itu gunakan tinta ballpoint warna biru sehingga nanti mudah bagi saya untuk memeriksa. Oke? Itu adalah tugas yang pertama. Tugas yang kedua, di bawah tabel ini kalian akan yang ini ya, kalian akan mencari 3 gambar binatang atau hewan yang ada di sekitar kalian. Kalian bisa cari di internet gambarnya ya, atau di majalah, atau di mana. Bisa juga kalian melihat binatangnya, kemudian kalian potret langsung dan kemudian di print gitu ya. Kemudian kalian tempel 3 gambar binatang tadi di buku di bawah tabel tadi. Beri jarak karena kalian akan di sebelah gambar tadi, gambar masing-masing hewan tadi, kalian akan menuliskan deskripsinya. Deskripsinya dari mana? Dibuat sendiri. Kalian harus mencoba membuat deskripsinya dengan contoh-contoh yang seperti yang sudah diberikan ini ya. Tidak usah mencari contoh-contoh yang jauh-jauh. Contoh-contohnya sudah ada di sini. Oke? Kira-kira seperti ini deskripsinya. Oke, jadi ada 3 hewan atau binatang, gambarnya ditempel, kemudian di sampingnya tuliskan deskripsi berdasarkan kalian sendiri ya. Jadi kalian membuat deskripsi sendiri, mungkin bisa melihat contoh-contoh yang sudah disediakan ini ya. Alat bantunya bisa menggunakan kamus yang tersedia. Jadi tidak perlu kemudian mencari kemana, kemudian mengcopy di internet seperti itu. Usahakan untuk membuat sendiri. Saya yakin kalian bisa. Nah, setelah tugas itu selesai, jangan lupa tuliskan nama, kelas, dan nomor absen kalian di pojok kanan atas. Setelah itu lengkap, baru kalian potret, difoto, kemudian kalian kirimkan ke grup kelas kita secepat-cepatnya. Paling lambat pukul 3 hari ini ya. 3 sore hari ini. Nah, sekedar reminder ya, apabila kalian khawatir kalau mengirimkan cepat kemudian teman-teman akan menyalin pekerjaan kalian, jangan khawatir karena kita bisa membedakan mana yang mengirimkan terlebih dahulu dan mana yang belakangan. Itu akan terlihat recordnya ada ya. Jadi jangan khawatir. Kalau saran saya, Segera selesaikan tugas ini, kemudian segera kirimkan, maka akan langsung masuk ke record saya. Jangan dijapri, karena kalau japri terkadang bisa hilang jejak. Jadi tidak masuk di buku nilai, kadang-kadang bisa terlewat. Oke? Saya rasa ini penjelasannya cukup jelas. I hope you can work on it, enjoy the working moment, and remember to stay healthy, stay safe, and stay home. Salam sehat, tetap semangat. Bye.
Biology Chat.